Lala's teacher likes telling jokes and has a friendly relationship with the class, but sometimes the teacher says something weird, which makes Lala feel awkward. For example, the teacher frequently makes comments about the way students dress in their physique. The teacher sometimes even stares at students and say, "You have very charming legs. Can't wait to see you all grown up." This makes Lala feel very uncomfortable, but Lala doesn't know if this is overthinking and being too sensitive. Lala has often been kept after school to correct test papers due to bad grades.
The teacher always stands behind me and gets closer and closer. I can feel his breath blowing right onto my face when speaking. Every day after class, he asks me to meet him in his office. What should I do? I'm so scared.
I'm sorry you have to go through this. Do you need any help?
Who are you?
I'm Cece, a guardian for all young people. If you've got something on your mind, I'm all ears.
But actually, the teacher didn't do anything bad to me. I'm afraid that I'm just overthinking.
Absolutely not. Your feelings are valid, and there's no absolute right or wrong when it comes to how you feel. When you're in a situation like this, trust your feelings. If something someone says or does makes you feel uncomfortable, whether it's a teacher, classmates, or anyone else, that feeling of discomfort is real, and no one can tell you otherwise.
Okay, I'm too nervous to tell the teacher that he's getting too close to me. I'm also worried that others might think that I'm making a big deal out of it.
If you're worried about overthinking, try to see if the teacher acts like this with everyone or just you.
It feels like he's only like this with me. Some classmates said that the teacher treats me extra well and keeps me after class to help with my dropping grades. That's why I'm not sure if I'm misjudging him.
This has nothing to do with your grades or how well behaved you are at school. A teacher shouldn't get too close to you or make you feel uncomfortable. Everyone has the right to set their own boundaries in both verbal and physical interactions. Your feelings set the boundary for how others should interact with you, and that should be respected. If you're too scared to talk to the teacher, have you come up with any other solutions?
Adults say that if something happens, tell your family or teachers, but I'm worried that they'll scold me or brush it off.
Here's a suggestion. Think about how the adults have reacted to similar situations. If it felt like telling them might frustrate you, then maybe look for other ways. For instance, you could try to talk to your classmates about how you feel. You can bring it to school and file a complaint. You can also reach out to your local ministry or Department of Education to ask for advice on how to handle this kind of situation.
May I choose to do nothing?
Sure, you don't have to do anything until you're ready. Until then, if the teacher wants to meet you, don't go by yourself. Find a classmate to go with you. It's a way to look out for yourself. No matter how you decide to handle the situation, your well-being should come first. Cece wants you to remember these 3 main points. A. Trust your feelings. B. Think carefully which approach best takes care of yourself. C. Seek help whenever you need it.
After listening to the 3 steps given by Cece, Lala tries to practice believing in their own feelings and figures out their own resolution. Although still a bit afraid, Lala is well prepared to face whatever might happen in the future. Learn the actual process of making a formal complaint in the following chapter, The Steps of Taking Action.
Lastly, Cece would like to ask you if your body is touched without your consent, which right do you think is being violated? Should schools be allowed to search your school bag? Is it fair for punishment to take away your 10-minute break time? Why? Share your thoughts with me.